Okay, everyone. Okay. Good evening, everyone. For the next 3 nights, I'm going to be streaming the Wizardry 7 DFortae modification. Unfortunately, there's probably going to be a few glitches because what I did is I actually went back. My computer decided to back up on OneDrive. This is a while ago, and I actually looked at my Wizardry 7 files, and there were several files that were different sizes. And so I think what happened, I don't know what happened. You know, so this is probably going to be pretty close to the exact DFortae modification, but probably not 100% perfect. So, just wanted to let you know that what I did is I did do some off screen grinding, and I want to show you the results of that. Okay, so, so let's look at my character. I'm now a level 8 priest. You're looking at all my equipment and say, "Ooh, cool, Moody. You've identified everything." So, how did I identify everything? Because my artifacts are still 3. They suck, basically. if you look at the spells, one of the spells you can cast is Identify. Thank you, good, Jeff Quest. And so I once I think you need about 24 spell points, but I was able to identify most of the cool characters. So notice my wand and dagger is up to 100. That's because if you look at my weapon, I'm using a fairy stick, which is wand and dagger skill. Big surprise there. So what I want to do is I want to eventually get another weapon I can use. That would enable me to maybe develop another another weapon skill. Notice my ninjutsu is up to 92. That's because almost every combat I would hide. Skullduggery, oratory. How I got that up there is I would cast spells. Now ninjutsu is your ability to hide. Now the good thing about this, especially if you are a single character. See, notice if you look at my party, I'm the only character. If you hide, pretty much you can do what you want. Monsters can still cast spells on you. Monsters can still breathe on you, but pretty much you're immune. And Russiafil Painting, I want to thank you for the follow. I noticed you followed a day ago, so welcome on in. Following is free, and what that does, that gives you notifications so y'all know when I'm here. So, I need about 51,000 experience for next level. That's a lot, but remember, I'm level 8. Let's look at physical. I do have 2 in music. That's from being a bard. I started out as a bard. Yep. In academia, I don't have a lot of myth artifacts, but I'm going to fix that. Now, how I got 4 in diplomacy. Now, what's diplomacy? It's what comes after diploma A and diploma B. So after diploma A and after diploma B, you get diplomacy. Y'all, puns are encouraged here, okay? So feel free to put a nice pun in chat. I've got some a fair number. I've actually added a few things to some of my channel point redeems. What do you mean I'm the second bravest man on Twitch? Well, see, the thing of Jeff Quest about a one character run is if let's say you get a total party wipe. I will say I will agree. I will agree about DFortae. I will agree. Not only using a map but doing an Iron Man run. I will agree. But what happened? I actually got some NPC encounters, and if the NPC says they are pleased, then you actually get a point of diplomacy. Uh-oh. You have bad news, Mr. Mystery? Oh boy. You're gonna be a bishop so I can get you a few priests. No! That's why I'm being a priest. I threw in a little bishop humor there. Okay, so I just wanted to show everyone where I was. Now, unfortunately, being a priest, I did lose my bonus armor class dodge, I think. But got a lot of good stuff. Got a lot of good stuff here. So I need to decide which direction I want to go. I've been grinding here. I have not advanced the storyline. Okay, so I pretty much been grinding here. So the question is, what do I want? Do I want a map? Let's go for the map kit. Let's get the map. Okay, so we're gonna go back to the outer world, and we're gonna get the map. We're gonna get the map, and honestly, I'm gonna just say this. This is, in my opinion, I think the problem is you can't get the map right away because there's some really tough creatures in your way. Okay. We got some foots. Got some foots. Hello, foots. Now, one thing we're gonna do, we're gonna hide. Now, once we've hidden, we can pretty much do whatever we want. Now, that being said, let's look at our spells that we have. Fire Shield, nice defensive spell. Whirlwind, actually it's offensive spell. Heal Wounds, I call it defensive. Dispel Undead offensive, but we don't have skeletons. Bless, both. Hypnotize. So I don't really have a lot of good spells. So what I'm going to run. So I can run. It reminds me of the song The Gambler, know when to run. The towering trees loom heavy and dark, and the forest stands a creepy shroud as if to whisper, beware, beware. Or as Mermaid Man and Barnacle Bill would say, be careful of evil, evil. Sorry. Okay, I'm gonna. Okay, it's weird. Why? Oh, okay. So, what I need to. Hey, DFortae, I hope you're doing well. I just realized something. I forgot to turn back on the music. So, okay. So right now, what I'm doing is DFortae to catch you up. I'm doing well, 6.5 out of 10. I actually looked at I actually looked at some of my files. And if I want to get things really working well again, I probably almost have to do an entire reinstall, which I'm not sure if I want to do. Okay, let's go this way. Right now I'm going for the map kit. As I said, I've done some grinding. Now that is cool. I don't know what happened, but this is the first time I've gotten a notification that told me there was an incoming ad break. It's only visible to me, but So what I'm going to do is I'm going to what I'm going to do on the ad break is whenever there's an ad break, I'm going to it's a chance for me to use the bathroom, and you know what? I encourage you to do that too. If you have to go to the bathroom, do so. Okay, so ad break is still in progress. Okay. Ad break is over. I'm just going to say the notifications that I get versus the time, so there's a bit of a lag. So I feel bad for that. I feel bad that for the lag. So it's try to till. We're coming on in. Hope you're doing well this evening. I'm doing well myself. Okay, now I've hidden in the shadows. I don't know which is worse, Foots or Dandy Foots, so I've got some fairy dust here, so fairy dust will put him to sleep. Oh darn, I only put, oh, the Foots are, okay. Whoa, 11 damage. Darn, these Dandy Foots can really do Time flies like an arrow. Fruit flies act like a banana. I like it. I like it. Okay. And I remember DFortae, you're telling me that, the that breath weapons aren't utilized that often. Ooh. Wait a minute, I forgot. I have an offensive spell. I've got Whirlwind. Oh, and I'm hidden. Well, that only did crap. What? I'm not sure which is weaker, Alley Foods or Bambi Foods. Now I could look it up. That being said, I like the fact this is a DFortae mod, and so I think that's why I'm playing it, and I like it because I can't just go, oh, this is what the monster does. Because DFortae probably, there's probably some, probably put some hidden ability into monsters, which honestly, I'm going to just say, I think that's great. I think that's a great, great upgrade, Okay, they're shooting lots of pollen at me. I'm trying to think. Should I try to go for the strategy? Even though they only shoot 10 to 15% of the time, should I try to go for the strategy of well, to try to Tilt Bobby does have. I like that Tilt Bobby does have a sense of humor. I'm just gonna straight up try to defeat these monsters. Ooh, good. You know what I like? I like the computer saying that Moody's getting irritated. No, I'm not getting irritated, okay? You keep throwing these thorny spikes at me. No, I'm not irritated at all. I'm just as cool and calm as collected. Sarcasm. Like to have some fun. Ooh, Dandy Food died. Ooh! 2 died. And I'm still hidden. I'm still hidden. You know what? I shouldn't be called Moody. I should be called John Cena. You know why? You can't see me. Ooh. Oh, crap. We're poisoned? We're poisoned. Oh. What are we going to do? What are we going to do? Don't mind me. I like to be animated. You know me. You know me. I'm not one of those, But that's just me, and I'm going to be honest with you. If you're looking at me saying, "Oh, Moody's so animated, I should be," no. Every streamer has a different style, and I'm going to be honest with you. I actually respect all styles. There's streamers that are good, very good, but very calm, but do a great job of describing like the game. They're like, hey, Okay, I better start casting some spells. Fortunately, I've got some heal wounds on me. I'm going to cast it at level 1. Now, one thing to keep in mind, this also gives me training in oratory. Okay. Good. None of them damaged me. Okay. I better hide again, though. Now, how do you know that I'm not hidden? Just look above the Y. Look above the Y in my name. You see a silhouette? That tells you that I'm hidden. Now, some of you may have heard this before, but, you know. Okay, what do I do? I'm trying to debate fight or spell. Well, let's fight. Because I at least want to decrease the number of these alley foots. Oh crap, the alley foots are throwing poison spikes at me. Darn, wow. Let's hide. Let's hide again. Okay. So it looks like they've got a couple of other attacks they can do. So, well, I'm gonna do a level 2 heal wounds, and see. While I'm hidden, I can, they can still hit me with spikes and spells. But oh, good, that helped. Let's see. Whoa, come on! Sheesh. Jeez, these must be frickin' tanks if they've got the hit points. Okay, well. Honestly, I want to save my heat bombs. You know what? No, we're gonna use them. Okay. So a heat bomb casts a small fireball, and while we're at it, wait a minute. While we're at it, let's. Ooh, we got cure poison, so let's use that. Let's cure our poison that we have. Okay, good. We're still irritated, but let's use our other heat bomb. I didn't really want to use them now, but I'll tell you what, I have. Ooh, good. We hit all of them. Come on, darn it, Moody. Okay, so we're going to cast... Ooh, wait a minute. I haven't cast Bless yet. Come on, Moody. Let's cast Bless. Let's get you some, let's get you a bonus to hit and whatnot. Now we're going to cast Heal Wounds. Because we're still down a little bit. Okay, I think I'm gonna risk doing some melee. Darn. Okay. Ooh. Whoa. Now notice I only knocked one of them out. So I'm thinking okay. So if you look here, you see 3 alley foots, but you see the one in parentheses. That means that only one is active. You see the one in the middle? The one in the middle is dancing. I hate to say it though. You alley food in the middle, your dancing moves only get a 2 out of 10, you know. And so one of them got knocked unconscious, but what happens is when monsters do like breath attacks and whatnot, that takes a lot out of them, and so they could be out of stamina. And honestly, if you watch Wizardry 8, I think it tells you that. You know, you can actually, if you know about the monsters, you can click on them saying, hey, you're out of stamina. Now, I'm going to still hide, just to be safe. Now, by the way, the word when you say hit no penetration, that's about the worst result you can get. So what that means is you hit them, so you can actually become unhid from the shadows, but you know, you can could, but you didn't do any damage. So if you get a hit, you want to do some damage. I'm going to go back in. I'm going to do melee again. Okay, we killed one. Nicely done, Moody. Nicely done. So let's hide back again. I'm going to... Ooh, burning pollen again. Uh-oh, look! 2 alley foods, but it says 0 in parentheses. That means that both of them probably are exhausted or either knocked out. This is interesting. I haven't seen this. This is DFortae said this is rare that you would get like all of the monsters knocked out, but hey. I'm not complaining. Who's complaining? Oh, not I, said the cat. And they're still knocked out. Sorry, if I'm going a little bit gaga, that's alright. I'm having fun. DFortae, this is why I went from a 6 to a 6.5, because I'm back streaming. I'm not even going to hide. I'm just going to be like, let's just, come on, let's finish him. Okay, now, I have to be a little careful, because you see my yellow bar is not that much. My yellow bar is stamina. So keep in mind that not only do the monsters have the stamina, but so do I. But I want to finish it. I want to finish I want to finish this. Now, you know the alley food is probably exhausted because, see, usually if you're paralyzed or you're asleep and you hit them, they'll wake up. But this alley food still has not woken up yet. And I want to thank everyone for coming on in. I mean, when I streamed this 2 days ago, there was a lot of love in the chat. Now I was like, I loved it. I was like, okay. Now, one thing you can do if you're hidden, you can rest. Now, you'll still be exposed to monster attacks, but you can actually regain stamina. This is a dirty trick you can use. I wouldn't say dirty. It's not dirty. Come on, Moody. It's not dirty. And see, what I'm also maybe trying to happen is I'm also trying to maybe get the alley food to maybe throw some irritate me and maybe ooh, see, I'm no longer irritated. Oh, I'm cool now. I'm cool. I'm no longer irritated. Y'all, peace. See, the Alifoot's kind of like, yeah, I'm not gonna. Okay, so we're gonna be really. Eh. So this could be a little bit of a standoff here for a little bit because the last thing I want to do is I don't want to lose my stamina because I'm gonna be like sleeping. So what's happening? It's kind of like a standoff. It's like I'm hidden. The Alifoot can't attack me, so the Alifoot's not really doing an attack. Now, yes, it may be regain. Ooh, good. Burning pollen. Now, if you're hidden, sometimes an attack will hit, sometimes it won't. But, ooh, Alifoot's back to the 0, so it's knocked out. Ooh, I got 2 hits on it. That's nice. Okay. Let's hit it. Come on. Let's see if we can get it from. Ooh, 6,000 XP. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna sit here. Let's see, 19. I'm just gonna sit here and I'm gonna heal. I'm gonna heal. I'm just gonna rest, and I just want to get my spell points back. Okay. 22. Hey. DFortae, I'm just gonna throw this note out. I don't know if you're still in chat. If not, that's fine. I recovered 6 or 7 hit points, so I think things are working like they should. Okay. So, yep. But yeah, I got like 7 or 8, I think 6 hit points back from a partial rest. So I think things are good. I think things are still good. And let's just be safe. I'm gonna put a level 2 heal wounds. Okay. Wait a minute. This is maybe the direction I did not want to go in. Nope. Ooh, 6 blackbirds. Okay. I'm not sure what they are. I'm gonna guess that they are night rooks. I'm not sure what they are. Not sure if they're night rooks or I could just hang out. I could just hide a little bit, You know, sometimes what happens, although at least in the vanilla version, I think I'm going to have to at least let's throw a whirlwind at them. Let's see what that does. Okay, that really didn't do much. Let's still do a bless. I mean, you never can go wrong with a bless. Yeah, oh, they are night rooks, so they I have to be careful. They do have the ability to paralyze. Now, paralysis normally is no big deal, but if you're doing a single character run, it's not really great. Okay, so let's Let's do it. What the heck? Let's start. Okay. So I'm going to still hide again. Okay, so we got... Ooh. Okay, so we got... We're down. Tell you what, I've been getting lucky with the misses. I'll be honest. Wait a minute. Okay. Y'all, I'm sorry if that did not sound right. Let's just say that it is fortunate that the monsters have not hit me, okay? Don't say you've gotten lucky with the misses, okay? You know, I can already see Twitch getting ready with the ban hammer. Okay. I'm actually going to throw out a topic for discussion. I just threw out a topic for discussion. You don't have to comment on it. Yeah, if you don't want to, that's fine. But there's been a lot of press recently about the pay it forward concept, especially in the drive-through lane. I'd be curious about your thoughts. And by the way, I'm non-judgmental, so don't say, "Oh, I don't want to upset Moody." You know, I don't really care. Okay, I'm not even sure which way I'm going. If I'm even going the right direction at all. Nope, not this way. Oh, wow, okay. I'm just going to save this just because. And then what I'll do, I'll actually give you my experience. Because I've never experienced it at a drive-through. But I did experience it one time. Okay, another... Oh, great! Okay, now, sometimes what happens is you get an NPC that approaches the party. In this case, it's Durang Tarang. Now, this is what I usually like to do. Is my diplomacy is only 4. If I do truce, see now it gives me the options of truce, spell, steal, or use. So that probably means that the NPC is probably either neutral or maybe slightly hostile towards me. Now, if I do truce, there's a possibility that the terrain could become angry. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to leave. Say, GTFO. I think I do have hypnotize, but is that your the version of charm? Now I also think there may be an ad break soon. Yeah, well, appreciate some of your insights on the pay it forward. I actually got hit with that one time, but not in a drive-through. I okay. Okay. I'm back, everyone. Ad break is over. Um, I was actually about to talk about my experience with Pay It Forward, and I only experienced it one time. Basically, I was in a restaurant, and I actually what happened is I was about to pay for my meal, and someone said, "Oh, someone." My server said someone paid it for you. And I'm like, okay. And I wanted to find out who, and the server said, sorry. I can't tell you, they wanted to be anonymous. Well, so what I did is I'm like, okay, appreciate your telling me that. And so most of the money I was going to spend on my meal, I just said, hey, I actually gave the server a $10 tip. Say, here, thank you. Thank you for doing it. So what I did is I kind of paid it forward and giving the server like more tip than they probably would have gotten. So that's how I like to pay. That's how I like to do that. You know, give him extra because they. And I gave him cash. That way, they didn't have to report it. Ha ha. No, you didn't hear that from me. So honestly, so I'm gonna just say this: if there's a pay it forward line, I am probably going to be the jerk that breaks it, and I'll tell you why. I tend to dine out solo. So if I'm going through the drive-through, I don't know, you know, and let's say I don't know what's behind me. There could be a car with 7 people that's gonna like order, let's say, $70 worth of Taco Bell, for example. I can't afford $70. You know, and it's like, and I think that's the thing. And I've even read a few stories about like people at the drive-through guilting people into saying, "Hey, continue the chain." No, my thing is I tend to be too much of a logical thinker, and if you're saying, well, Moody, how do you think, logically or emotionally? I'd say it's pretty much logically. So, oh, we got 3 foods. Okay, let's see what we do. Oh, come on. Oh, I'm hidden already. Sheesh, Moody. Okay, let's whirlwind them. But yeah, I like that solution, especially if you're, I always say give it to this, give the extra change to the server, or if they're. But I'll be honest with you, I don't encounter it that often because I tend to dine in a lot. Okay, I'm not a drive-through person. I tend to dine in, and so that's why I'm rarely in that. But yeah, thank you, DFortae. I agree. That's a good solution. Oh, the Bambi Foods ran away. Again, another encounter, really? Okay, apparently these foods just they don't want to fight today. So yeah, but that's just my opinionated, just my opinion. I think a lot of people say it feels good, and a lot of times I think I'm not sure the origins of it, but probably Starbucks was a part of it. But that being said, I'm just gonna say that I don't know when the last time I've been to Starbucks. Maybe we should go this way. No, really. As cool it is as cool as it is to help to help others, I don't think it should be done under guise of obligation. Like, oh, you have to help. And in case you're wondering, that's why if you're like, that's why I don't often donate to like when people say, "Oh, would you love to donate to such and such charity?" You know, it's I, you know, it's like I've never heard of this charity, you know. Let me research the charity. Ooh, yes! We found it. We found it. Found it. Okay, we're going to save. The sea spans outward from the small lagoon, calm and peaceful. A small white dome, half buried, juts precariously from the ground at the water's edge. Okay, what's happening? Ooh, we found a skull bones and a lute. Okay. Now, oh crap, I forgot about the... I've turned on the music, so it's going to take longer than I usually... Okay, so, let's see. I'm going to do a heal wounds. Gonna heal some wounds. And I'm going to rest here, okay? I'm going to rest. But I'm just gonna give you my opinion, you know. No, sorry, no. You know, I just like dining in, okay? That's just me. And you don't have to if you don't want to, but feel free to check out some of the channel point redeems. I've added a few more stories to all of them. I think like Grinds My Gears, Science Stories, a few others that I've added. Let's maybe I should check. Oh great! We had an encounter. I'm right now typing. I'm just okay. I'm actually going to be back because I want to get a few cool thrift store clothes for Try to Tilt. Let's back. I'm back. So we're gonna do some thrift store clothing. I brought two shirts. First one's gonna kind of tell you where I am. So this is the first one. This is Terre Haute South football. The team's called the Braves. I actually had to get one of these because I had a friend who kept razzing me about wearing Terre Haute North stuff, which is what I have on. I have on Terre Haute North. My friend was like, "Come on, you need to get something from Terre Haute South." Of course, his friend went to Terre Haute South, so that's probably why she was giving me a hard time. Now, the second one, don't ask me how I got this. Okay? It is a Hooters shirt. Now, before you're all saying, "Come on, Hooters shirt? Really, Moody? Really? Come on. Boring." You know what the big thing about this shirt is? It's the location. It's the location where it came from. You will never guess what the location is. Sydney, Australia. You're wondering, how did you get that? The thing about going to thrift stores is sometimes you never know what you're going to get. I mean, I would say that's probably one of my top two finds. The top find, I will say, is a Taylor Swift concert shirt. So, yay for Tay-Tay. Try to tilt. There should be a redeem to make you wear it as a halter top. Try to tilt. Are you crazy? Do you want me to get banned from Twitch? You really want me to get banned? Trust me. If I put that on as a halter top, there's going to be requests. "Hey, Moody, I'll tip you $50 not to wear that." Well, you never know. I could maybe put it onto like a... It could maybe like put it on like a hot tub stream or something, bikinis, and be like, I get a message, "Moody Mystery." And this is from like Angry Old Man Gaming. He makes fun of that. "Moody Mystery, Moody Mystery, I'll give you 25 subs if you write my name." Oh, okay. No, I didn't get a box of chocolates there, too. You know why? Because unless it's unwrapped, food is not one of the things I tend to buy at thrift stores. But yeah. And who knows, if I can find it, maybe I'll break out the Taylor Swift shirt. Okay, so we've got some blackbirds, so we're going to kill them. Go after them. Whirlwind. I always like to do whirlwind and... Ooh, good. Got 4 of them. And let's do bless. There's nothing wrong with a little bit of bless. Some of the blackbirds are wanting to fly, so well. Now, one thing to keep in mind in adventure games, there's two things you want to do. One thing is you want to survive, but you also want to get experience. So you have to decide. Try it till I just got it. You get a box chocolate or two? No, you never know what you're going to get, and you'll be surprised. You look through, and it's like, wait a minute, what's this? And I've heard a few stories of people finding things in thrift stores that it's like, I bought it for $5, and it turns out that it was like the appraiser said, "Oh, this is $1,500." Oh, we got a restaurant redeem. All right. Some food for thought. Okay. So let me finish this. Let me finish off these birds. Oh, darn. And notice that I'm still hidden, so I need to. I got a loot. I need to see what that loot is. If it's what I think it is, things are gonna go a lot easier. Okay. Fire XYZ. I'm gonna pull up the restaurant list. I'll give you the option. There's some restaurants that are locally in my Indiana. There's some restaurants that are in East Coast of Virginia. Feel free to let me know which one you want. I say Indiana or Virginia. I'll give you that option for about a minute. Because I've got okay, Virginia, good. Thank you. Okay, so thank you. Okay, so I'm going to talk now. Let's just say my sister lives in the Chesapeake, Virginia area, and almost every time we've redone research, we've almost always gone to Lockside Bar and Grill. It's a higher end restaurant. Okay, I'm just gonna say. Probably a single entree plus a drink will probably cost you about $30. But they have really great seafood. And one of our favorite appetizers, there's like a crab, I think there's like a crab dip appetizer that we always get. It is always so delicious. Now, that being said, I did actually go look up the menu, and I'm not complaining. Okay, they've cut back their menu a little bit, and they've honestly I think the last three things that I ordered from there, they took them all off the menu. So it's still a good place to go, but I think but I still like it. They still have the awesome crab dip. They still got some really good options. Maybe talk to them. Maybe next time I go back there, talk to them. But they're a local place. They have a bar area too, so I think it's a good place to go. You know. But as I said, look, I looked at the prices, and the prices are going up a little bit more and more. But where else isn't that happening? For example, you go to Subway. Remember how they had the $5 footlong? Guess what the cheapest footlong I found was at a Subway? $8.79. Meatball marinara. Now, that being said, you have to understand that the things aren't the way they used to be, but but people, I think, I hate to say it, people are starting to push back a little bit. So, okay, let's get back to the game. Okay, I'm going to do something fun here. So I've got 10 swimming. I'm going to just save the game. Let's step into the water and see what happens. Look at my stamina. My stamina had gone down a lot. So what that means is that if you have a swing of 10, you're going to lose a lot of stamina when you swim now. So let's see what my swimming is now. Woohoo! I'm at 11. Yay! I'm at 11. Now, if I want to keep training swimming, what I can do is you think, oh, I'm gonna let's have some fun. Okay, let's go back here again. This will not count as an official death, but let's say I go in. Moody drowned. So in other words, what I need to do is I can't be swimming when I'm like exhausted. Ooh. Oh, another. Okay. Ooh. Okay. So let me do my little trick that I learned. You see, my stamina is low, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to be like, okay, let's just... while I'm waiting, I'm going to talk about an interesting science story. If this is a freebie, I tend to drink a good bit of cherry Kool-Aid. Virgin, of course. One thing you have to keep in mind is that means that a lot of times your poop will be tainted red. And you have to keep that in mind, that, if you're like worried, oh crap, I'm bleeding. No. That's just that you're drinking a lot of cherry Kool-Aid. So don't worry about... Actually, Fire XYZ, I don't know if I have brought them back yet. I thought, last time I checked, I thought they were back. And the Fire XYZ, the reason I blocked them is because I was like kind of teaching chemistry. But since I'm no longer teaching chemistry at the university, I should be able to. I should have put them back. I don't remember if I did. Okay. Okay, Fire XYZ, you get your choice. Get your choice of big butts or body shots. Okay, big butts. Okay, everyone, I think the ad break is over. Fire XYZ, here's the joke. I gave you two for the price of one. So, inviting Khloe Kardashian, Nicki Minaj, Coco Austin, Iggy Azalea. It was going to be a big ass party, and hey, all the party goers were bootyful. Okay, better get back to the game. Sometimes, I'm wondering if y'all come out for the game or if you come out here for the humor. I'm not sure. Doesn't matter. I love the love that I'm seeing here. I'm just happy, just love all the love. And honestly, I'll just say some of the best streams were those that, that sometimes it's like, you know, I forget. I remember a stream where it's like they started talking about the Mutter Museum, and it was like the next 20 minutes was nothing but like poop jokes. I was like loving it. I was like, oh, come on. I'm looking at chat. Like, I'm waiting for the next good poop joke. Which is fun if you're that's why I do that. Thank you. That's why I like to do grinding streams sometimes, just because I can be like, I can interact with chat. And oh crap, we have night rooks. Really, Moody? Really? Okay, let's just rest. Let's get our stamina back. Actually, maybe we should do something to one of the birds. Well, maybe we'll bless. Now let's hypnotize. Let's do a hypnotize. See, that's beholden a night rook, and maybe now all of a sudden we can get. Sometimes your goal is sometimes what you want to do. You want to actually get back. You want to get one. You at least want to kill one of the birds, and some of the birds sometimes will scatter. It's like waffle hash browns. Scattered, smothered. Oh. That would be an interesting question about Waffle House hash browns, like, the lingo. And just speaking of Waffle House, I'll be honest with you, I lived for about over 15 years in the South, in Georgia, where they have the most Waffle Houses, and I'll be honest with you, it's very interesting, very interesting. I would probably say a decent place to work, although I'm just going to say even if you're like upper management, from what I've heard, they will still require you to work on holidays. So even if it's like Christmas, even if you're like, let's say, a regional manager, they may have you saying, oh, by the way, you're going to be working at this Atlanta, let's say Duluth, Georgia, Waffle House. You're gonna be doing the cooking today. So that's kind of a, not saying drawback, but wait a minute. I have this loot. Let's just use it. Let's see what happens. Wait, okay. Okay, we're down to 3 night rooks. Ooh. 5. That was a bit vicious. We better hide back in there. Better hide back in there. Okay. Ooh. So we're down to 1. Good. Down to 1 night rook, so that's a good thing, okay? That's what we want to do. We want to try to thin the third or thin the flock. Well, it depends. You have to be careful. got a little trivia for you. So there is a specific name for a group of owls. There's no channel points, just bragging rights, but because someone could Google it and you know, ooh, an old corroded chest is lying underneath the trees. How strange to be so abandoned, and you wonder if perhaps its owner fell victim to the appetites of the local fauna. Oh yeah, with those darn frickin' foots, hell yeah. Those foots are vicious. Especially the ones that like spray irritation, you know what? And by the way, if you're thinking, wait a minute, a group of owls, the answer is Hooters. It's not, okay? Okay, so what we're gonna the fast ones are called athlete's foots. Okay, so we got welcome in, Mr. Spock. Thank you for coming on in. I'm gonna be doing this for a couple more days. I just need to. I just need to get back to streaming because honestly I couldn't stream yesterday, but you know, streaming on like Sunday and like Tuesday, today, it's just making me feel so much better, you know. I'm just having so much fun. I just needed to do that. Because, just let you know a secret, I'm technically unemployed, so. I think part of it is because there's two things. Part of it's because I think people don't know what to do with me. Because I'm not very social, but I have a PhD and you know I haven't networked a lot, so but okay. Oof, I don't know what I would do. Okay, so I think what I want to do, I at least want to heal up some because I'll probably get damaged by this trap. Okay, so let's see what's going to happen with the trap. Disarm, and I have 25%, but I'm okay. So it looks like 2 is the only one it can't be. So it could be magic sparks, but it can't be poison darts. It could be alarm, and it could be a guardian. Okay. I'm gonna pray for magic sparks. Oops. Who would have placed... I think DFortae put that in there, because Okay. That sounds like something DFortae would write. Okay. I'm just gonna drop everything here for now. So, let's take a few things and see what we can do. I do agree, Mr. Spock. I think this is the problem. It's like I'm a smart person, and if people take me a time to know me, they're like, you're smart, but I'm smart, I would say, in a different way. You know. Like I've actually talked to the IRS a couple times about positions, and they're I don't think this is the thing. They honest. I'm not trying to be mean to the IRS. I think they would love to have me because, see, I recognize patterns, so I could be like, wait a minute, why is this person like, claiming these deductions for the past 3 years? And I'm not trying to be a meanie, but I'd be, okay, but no, shut up, Moody. Enough. Okay. Whoa, darn. So, let's cast and identify. Let's do potion. Secure poison, good. Now, so you look at our inventory, and so you're seeing you have a two cure poison potions and 1 cure poison potion. Can you combine them? Y'all, let's see if we can. Merge. Yeah, baby, we can combine them. Okay. So let's save it. Let's rest a little bit. So, does anyone know what a group of owls is called? Or maybe y'all are like, hey, we're not going to Google it. We're going to be honest. We're going to be honest with you, Moody. And Mr. Spock, I'm just going to say, I think I'm kind of like, I would say smart, but I would say creative smart, Really? Really, game? Really? Okay. Maybe I need to end naps early so I don't get these frickin' encounters. Okay. Well, Mr. Spock, I think my best bet would be like creative writing. Because I'm like, I think I'm good at like, or like what I do. Sheesh. It's like, what I'm doing now. It's like, hey, like right now what I'm educating and being entertaining. Darn, I forgot to sleep! Oh boy! Fire XYZ, I'm gonna get into trouble. I better be careful. I don't want to say anything. Well, oh boy. Sorry, Firex, that I'm taking a while. I just need to think about it. Oh boy. And sorry, Fire XYZ. I'm gonna just say this. Fire XYZ, I responded to you, but I'm just gonna say I'm just gonna say there has to be some working out, but I seem to connect with others that I can develop an emotional attachment. So it's not like, oh yeah, you know. Okay, so I died again, so I have to. Ooh, we're now in double digit for deaths. Yes. Okay. Ooh, stretch, stretch, stretch. Okay. Ooh. So I'm gonna stretch a little bit. I'm gonna actually stand up and stretch. Oh crap! You're seeing my belly. It's like, yeah. Ooh. Let me stretch my legs. You can't see my legs. I wish. I don't have a leg cam. Damn. We need to get a leg cam. Okay. No, thank you. Okay, so here we go. This is where we tried to rest previously, and we were like, oh yeah, we're resting. We're gonna oh yeah. Hey, the Cloud Daddy, I hope you're doing well. Thank you for coming on in. Really, game? Okay, we got Night Rooks. At least we have a Whirlwind so we can damage some of them. Okay, we got 4 of them, which is good. I'm, hey, I'll be y'all. I'm tickled. This is like the second time I got like, my second consecutive stream. I got like a double-digit viewers. I'm tickled. I'm just tickled, and sorry for being so complimentary, but hey. Okay, we got another restaurant. Ooh, we got another restaurant redeem. Okay, Fire XYZ, I hate to do this to you. You're gonna, uh, ooh, insults. Okay. Okay, so I have to decide which one I want to do first. Okay. Okay, sorry, y'all. Okay. How about you insult a restaurant? Sorry, DFortae. I had to throw a little joke in there about Taco Bell. No, see, okay. Okay, I've put out the insult. I've already talked about the plastic problem. Just send it all to the Kardashians. They've got, they can say, ooh, more plastic. We can put it in our butts. Problem solved. Yeah, win-win. Okay. Uh, but Fire XYZ, you did redeem a restaurant, so since the last time I did a Virginia restaurant, I'm gonna do a local restaurant. Let's see. Do a local restaurant. Which one we can do? Okay. Okay. So the local restaurant I'm going to feature is it's an Oive. It's actually a Jewish bakery and deli. It's in Terre Haute. I've been there probably about several times. They've got really good food. They've got good sandwiches. Now, one thing I don't know if I'm not, and don't quote me on this. I'm sorry. Now, see one thing when you have ultrasounds, they say no dairy. So, and they say, hey, we did, you know, I'm like, oh, cool. So I know that the food is compliant to my diet. Okay, I'm back from the ad break, and I want to thank you. Um, so the Zove Jewish Bakery and Deli. It's a local restaurant. One thing I remember is that they said they didn't use like any dairy products in their cooking. Now, why is that? See, that actually is one of my favorite places to go when I would get an ultrasound. One of the requirements I had when I got an ultrasound is that you cannot have any dairy that day. So I would go there knowing, because then they said it's like low fat, and so I looked up their restaurants that this is low fat and non-dairy. So I would say, hey, this is safe for my ultrasound. And so that's what you do. If there's like places that have restrictions, sometimes it's not a bad thing. Sometimes it's like, if let's say you can't have dairy, find a place that says we don't do dairy. And I'll tell you what, they're really they're as I said, it's also a local place. That's what I like. That's what I want to mostly feature in restaurants is local places. Because I was going to say this, You spend money at, let's say, Walmart, which is corporate owned. It goes to who knows where. Now, I'm going to just say this. You have to be careful because you can go to a McDonald's, and if the McDonald's is franchise owned, that single owner, that person probably will put money back into the community. But if you go to a local place, the money is going to go back into the community. And honestly, I've had students, that have had parents that own local places. That's why I go there. I'm like, hey, I'm going to support your place. Okay. So, now the restaurant, let's take care of these night rooks. Oh crap. Wait a minute, Bless. You can never go wrong with Bless. Jeez, I want to know how much longer it's going to be before we get out of this place. Because we try to sleep, and what's happening is we keep getting into you-know-what. Trading Post Pawn Shop. Oh, Marion, Indiana. I'm not exactly sure where that is. I'm not sure if it's close to the university. But hey, I'm still hidden. How is that? Yay, finally. Sheesh, Moody. Okay, oh crap. I forgot I've got some... Okay. Oh yeah, I forgot why I wanted to rest, because I wanted to be like... Really? Really, game? I'm trying... Oh, well, at least I was able to get us hidden. Oh, great. Really? Really? Spill a drink on me? I hope everyone's doing well. I want to welcome everyone in. I'm just tickled. I'm actually gonna be doing this for the probably for the no, definitely for the next 2 days, Wednesday and Thursday. I just wish I could make more darn progress, because this frickin' game keeps putting random enemies in my way. Oh. Okay, and I know what's gonna happen. There's gonna be a message from DFortae saying, why didn't you get, magic screen? I'm sorry, DFortae, I'm being sarcastic, okay? Because I've honestly, I've watched you play. I've watched you play a lot of your mods, and it's like you always cast that. It's like auto fight option. I don't think there is. And honestly, Mr. Spock, I don't like auto fights because I've experienced them in like some of the Ultima games, and they tend to kind of do their own things. It's like, See, I don't know if I want to like trust an AI to make the best decisions. Yeah, maybe I'll just rest a little bit. Not only gain some, maybe see, yeah. See, oh crap! I forgot. I forgot in this mod that if you if let's say you get attacked, that you actually lose your hidden ability. Darn. Oh, cool. Okay, let me see. Okay. Okay, one of the problems I have is that there's still some stuff lying on the ground. So what I'm going to do... Okay, what I need to do, y'all, I need to really get... I need to do two things. I need to... So I need to do two things. And I don't know how long it's going to take. I don't care. Okay. I usually don't have a specific ending place for the stream. But what I've decided to do is I'm at least letting you know how long I'm planning on streaming. Because one time I accidentally put the stream will end at such a time and pretty much everyone dropped off. So I'm going to say I'm going to at least go until 2 hours and 30 minutes. You know... Fire XYZ redeemed a hydrate. I'm going to hydrate with some virgin cherry juice. You know what? Fire XYZ, you're so cool. You get a second hydrate. So, okay. Now you see my CC is yellow. CC means carrying capacity. So in other words, I'm a bit overburdened, which is not a good thing. So what I need to do, I need to start, you know, well, let's first see if we, okay. So I'm gonna quickly rest, and I'm gonna get my okay. So I quickly rested, and so what I've did is that actually got my thing up to above 24, so I can identify something. Shit, really? Really, game? Moody. You're fired, okay, Moody? I'm gonna fire myself. La DFortae! DFortae! I don't know if you're making fun of me or like, hey, but you know what? I love it. I love it. I love that banter, okay? Feel free to make fun of me, okay? Make fun of me, oh hey, I don't mind. Thanks, DFortae. I'm glad you're still here. And so, hey, and please, go ahead and make fun of me. I don't mind. Honestly, I think that's why I'm here. You know, I'm having fun. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Oh, 23. Sure. Sure, Moody. Okay. That's all right, DFortae. I'll be honest with you. I'm just tickled you're in here, and the community's been great. I'm just like, okay, here we go again. Okay, identifying an item in a swag bag, take 2. Okay, a feather hat. AC +2. Well, wait a minute. Hey. That's an upgrade. Wait a minute. Ooh. Oh, I have an idea. Fairy dust? Fairy dust. Let's try something. Can we merge the two? Heck yeah! And DFortae, I'm just gonna say this. I love having you in my stream, but even better, I think you've done a great job of, can I say, reading the room. What I mean by that is you know my humor. And you've posted excellent content, so great job. Probably should save it because let's see, what do we have here? Oh, so we have nothing more. Where is Tomar? Because if I'm sorry. This is just sorry. I'm not complaining. See, Tomar is a great streamer that streams a lot of I forget. Darn, Moody. It's something 76. Darn it, Moody can't. I'm getting a mental block. Oh, Fallout 76. And I always make fun of Tomar because Tomar is almost always overburdened. If Tomar were here right now, I could just see Tomar blowing up chat saying, "Wait a minute, Moody, you're overburdened. You're overburdened. Ha ha." But Tomar isn't here. No, I'm sorry if you think I'm making fun. No, I'm not making fun of other streamers. I'm saying, hey, I wish Tomar were here because Tomar would be like, oh yeah, and I would want Tomar to be like, oh yeah, haha. And I will agree, DFortae, you have great community, and I'll tell you what, I'll support you, and I'm hoping one day that I can tell you that I'm no longer a 6.5, that I'm a 7. Okay, we're gonna try to. Let's stop it now, okay? And in fact, I think this is a DFortae mod, so I think we need to give DFortae a shout out. DFortae did a great job of doing this awesome mod. So Mr. Spock, I will say a solo run is great, but I've already had 10 deaths, okay? So I don't know if I would be that impressed by Moody. Okay. So let's identify this thing. Quilt tunic, okay? Can I use it? Cool, I can use it, so wait a minute, why isn't oh crap! Fairies can't use it, darn! Okay. Fairies can't, oh crap. Okay, darn, Moody. I forgot you were a fairy. Oh yeah, that's because I want the cane of Corpus. I want the cane of Corpus. I want to be like, yeah. Hey, glad to give you a shout out, DFortae, as I said. Okay, so we'll stand around for a little bit. And thank you, Mr. Spock, for the confirmation for joining DFortae. And y'all, if you wanna like hype up another streamer, I don't mind. Unless I don't know them. If you're like, I'm gonna hype up so and so, I'm like, nah. But I'll be honest with you, just from what I'm gathering, I think everyone here pretty much knows everyone else here, so that's why I don't mind. Okay. Really, 23 out of 40. Okay. Well, while I'm here, let's at least do a little healing, cause come on. Let's do some healing. And right now, as I said, tentatively, I'm going 2 hours and 30 minutes. That being said, if it's depending on the number of viewers, if there's a lot of viewers, I'm going to be like, But I don't know what the heck happened, and I'm not complaining, but it's like I've never had a lot of this many viewers. Maybe I found a cool channel that's people like. Okay, good. So identify 24. Loot of iron skin. Armor shield, that's nice. I'm going to be honest with you. I like armor shield. But I would prefer sleep. Honestly, that's just my opinion. I just prefer sleep because now I'll say this, one thing is that normally if you start with a bard, you get the loot. You get the loot that puts you to sleep. Unless you're a fairy, which I started out as a fairy. So therefore, I did not get that. I don't know if that's a I don't know if that's a fix, but it's in the original game, so I'm not gonna complain. I knew what I was getting into. Okay, good. That's all right. That's fine, DFortae, and that's understandable. But maybe, you know what, I think that makes things a little bit more interesting, because if I had, let's say, the loot of sloth where I could put everyone to sleep, it'd be boring. That'd be a bit, I'm not saying boring, but hey, maybe I'll find it elsewhere. Because I know you. Not loot of sloth, I forget. What is it, the loot of? Oh, cool. So what happens? So this is how you use a journey map kit. Now, you notice that it shows the borders. So if your map, okay, so I'm just going to show this. So let's say your mapping skill is, my mapping skill is 17. Let's say it's a single digits. You will not see the borders. But once you get your map kit into double digits up to about 30, you will actually see the borders. And you can make a run for the borders. Ha ha ha. Okay, just letting you know there is an ad break coming soon. So, sorry, just trying to let you know. Hello, DFortae. I'm back. I want to thank you for dropping in. And I'm sorry for giving you so many follows, but sorry for shouting you out so much. But it was your mod that made this possible. So I just want the community to know about you. I've also extended the stream to 33 hours. Not 33 hours, Moody. Are you cray cray? 33 hours, but just gonna. I'm just letting y'all know, okay? If let's say a bunch of you decide hey, y'all, I'm tickled that you're all here. But if you have other things to do, that's fine. I don't mind. You know? I don't mind. If you have to do other things, that's cool. But Okay, let's get back to the game. I've been like doing so much other stuff. But I don't mind the other stuff, you know. It's like I'm just gonna say it's like I've learned some cool stuff about streaming. Is that you know streaming is fun, but okay. Ooh, 27, good. I want to find out what these darts are. No, be careful. Okay. Identify. Ooh, poison dart. Okay. So we got some poison darts. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna take the poison darts. We're gonna. Wait, why can't we use them? Oh crap! We're a frickin' priest. We can't use poison darts. Okay, so what we're gonna do now is we're actually gonna go back to the you know what. We're gonna go back to our beginner dungeon. Oh great, more foods. More foods. Oh, they're Bambi foods. Hi, Bambi. Oh dear. Moody, that was bad. Okay. Crap, these things can shoot thorny spikes. Really, Moody? Oh, hi. Just wanted to give you, just sorry to message about reminders. Some cool, some cool, redeems. These are the ones I'm featuring because I've got. And the reason I'm featuring this because I've got some new stories. Feel free to click on channel point redeems. I tend to do them verbally. And restaurants can either be a local restaurant or a restaurant. Ooh, a science story. Okay. Cool. Thank you, Mr. Spock. We're going to, after this, okay. Ooh. So, science story. Let's see. Let's pick a good one. Yep. Okay. Mr. Spock. So, a long time ago, there were like Mega Men multivitamins, and I started to take them. And I noticed that a lot of times my urine was like more yellow. And so I was wondering why. Why is it my urine was more yellow? What was causing it? And you're like, okay. So if you have a multivitamin, you've got like this full spectrum of vitamins and minerals. So you're like, wait a minute, is it like potassium? No, no. Mainly riboflavin. So when you have a multivitamin that has a good bit of riboflavin in it, your urine will be yellow. That's all right. You need those B vitamins. And riboflavin is actually vitamin B2. Now, when I actually did this, I actually had more yellow urine because I also took a B complex. And someone's like, "What's a B complex?" It's like a house for bees. Get it? It's a B complex. But what B vitamins do? And I'll be I'm a chemist by trade, and I actually worked at GNC General Nutrition Centers for like 7 years. And so a lot of the B vitamins, what they do is they actually take the food that you eat and help convert it to energy. Now, on the B vitamins, because they're water soluble, it's very difficult to overdose on them. I think with one exception, vitamin B6, you have to really go gaga on vitamin B6. So if you have a good vitamin B complex, it's going to help you. It's going to help. It may help with your energy because of the fact that it takes the food and converts it and helps convert it to energy. Think of it as like your car. Your car. Would you agree that your car needs spark plugs? Yes. Good spark plugs help take the gas and convert it into energy. Your body needs the same thing. And so that's why And so that's why I recommend a good. I'm just gonna say this. Sorry, okay. That's why I think a good multivitamin is important because it fills in the gaps in case you don't get a certain vitamin. But now, I'm going to say this. You know, a lot of times I talk to people and they say, well, I stopped taking my multivitamins and I don't feel as good. That's true. So always take your multivitamins. You know, sorry, okay. Moody, stop. Stop preaching to the choir, okay? Darn it, Moody. Now, Mr. Spock, it could. I'm gonna just say this. It could have been what else was in the energy drink. You know, it may not have been the V vitamins necessarily. B vitamin is necessarily. Excuse me. It could have been something else. You know. Yeah, caffeine. I'm gonna just say this: caffeine. And especially if you don't drink a lot of coffee. Darn it. Really, Moody? Caffeine will have a much greater effect on you. Shh, darn it. Wow. But see, one thing I did, even when I worked at GNC, I tried to educate people, and sometimes they wouldn't listen, and I don't know what I need to do. Maybe I need to do nutritional counseling. You know, but yeah. Okay, where am I? I need to get to some. I need to get to the darn dungeon quickly. Okay. Really? Oh, okay, cool. I have a way out. Good. Boop, 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 boop. I don't know. Maybe that's another. Try to tilt pinball. I'm gonna miss you, but hey, I understand. I understand. Hey, I hope Tilt Bobby's doing well, and I hope that you know. But I'll tell you what. I'm just glad to see you drop into my stream. Thank you, Tilt. Thank you, Try to Tilt Pinball. Let me give you a shout out. Come on. try to tell Pinball. I I hope to drop into your stream soon. Thank you. Thank you very much. I'm sorry. I'm just tickled. I'm just feeling the love from everyone. Just feeling the love. I'm like, just feeling the love from everyone. Okay, so we made it back to our base. Okay. Okay, so now we've got our map. Okay. Now, oh crap. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we need to dump some stuff. We need to dump some stuff over here, okay? So, this is where drop, 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 drop. Let's keep the cure poison. Invisibility, we can't use that. Cure points. No, okay. Nope. Drop. 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 I'll tell you what, I'll see if we can use it. Okay, so what we're gonna do. I'm gonna say this. Let's see how far we are. 35,000. Well, no, let's not. We're not gonna grind. Okay. We're gonna advance the storyline a bit more. Okay, so we're gonna advance the storyline. Okay. Oh crap! Darn. Okay, now we're hidden, so oh crap. So you notice how most of the acid has missed us, but we did get an acid spray. Okay, wow. There's a part of me that wants to run because we got like 4 monster groups. So let's run and see what happens. Okay, nice. Really? Okay, I don't mind 5 model cruds, especially if it's like, oh yeah. Run from the animated mac and cheese. I love how you call it the animated mac and cheese, Mr. Spock. Thank you. Okay, I'm hitting and I've got ooh. Uh-oh. 2 model creds and I'm still hidden. Yeah, bad. Really? Again? Oh, 4 blackbirds. Great. Really, Ravens? Really? Hope everyone's doing well. I'm John Moody of Moody Mystery. I've been away for a little bit. What are my class levels at? I forget. I'm not either. Linky Link, missed you yesterday. I'm sorry. I was not feeling well yesterday. I was like, part of me was not feeling well. Part of me was like, I just wanted to rest a little bit. I mean, like, ugh. But Linky Link, I'm glad you're black. Sorry. I'm glad you're back, Moody. But yeah. And thank you, Linky Link. I'm doing all right. I'm doing all right. Okay, heal wounds. We're gonna heal wounds. Ooh. And let me tell you, show you. So I'm at priest level 8 right now. Because Mr. Spock. Probably about almost halfway to getting to level 9. Mr. Spock, I did do some off-screen leveling, so. how's everyone doing? Ad break is over. Um, um, Linky Link, Ninja's on the list, but I'm not ready to go Ninja yet. What I'm doing is I'm actually gonna go. I want to get all the priest spells before I go Ninja. Okay, so let's go in. Okay, so right now it's 10 minutes left. Um, Approximately, okay? I will tell you when we in. Okay, so I'm not gonna. What I like to do is I don't like to be like, oh yeah. We got 4 groups of bugs. I'm gonna run. And why you're like, why are you running from 4 groups of bugs? Because it's gonna be a bit tricky. It's like, okay. It's like trying, it's like tricky. Okay, crap. Really? Okay, 4 creaking pods. I can deal with that. I can deal with only 4. 4 model cruds. Let's do a little bit of healing. Yep. As I said, it's the top of the hour unless like raid, etc. Hey. Because I'll tell you what, it was one time I got raided, and it was a big raid. It was like, I had like 6 or 7 viewers, and I got raided with someone like 50 viewers. When I was about to go off air, and I was like, whoa, crap. And I was like, okay, 50 viewers, cool. I'm like, because I'm familiar with raid statistics, and I'm like, oh yeah, it's going to go down to like 10 viewers quickly. It did not. It got to the point where it was like, after like 3 more hours, there was still like 20 raiders, and I'm like, that's all right. I'm like, hey, that's all right, y'all. I'm sorry, I feel bad, but I love the energy. It's like, hey, I'll be honest with you, this doing this streaming actually gives me energy. Okay. I don't mind. Okay, probably should. Oh yeah, let's heal a little bit. Okay, and let's rest. Let's rest. See what happens. Hopefully, Hopefully everything will go according to plan. I'm gonna stop this because it's like. Okay, we got a bunch of bugs. I have to throw another pun into the mix. In the corner, you spot a pile of old rotted rags lying in a heap. Sifting through the rags, you uncover an oil-worn parchment clutched within a deceased individual's bony fingers. Okay, Moody got an item. The old parchment reads, if you don't want to lose it, cover it with Palookies. Palooki's Armory, mail and fine leather, is located in New City. So y'all, just gonna say I will still be streaming. Okay, but after the next encounter, and once it ends, I will be ending it. Just want to thank you. And I already have I already have a person to I already have a person to raid in mind, so I just want you to stick around. Okay, just letting you know who I'm raiding, so just want to let you know. And you know, I'm just going to let you, suggestion, stick around through the raid, y'all. You know, if you're like, hey, wait a minute, I don't like the streamer, that's fine. That's you know, stick around. And if you don't like the streamer, that's fine. Don't just leave and okay. Just want to thank you for all your love. I'm gonna head on out. Gonna raid on out. So I'm gonna raid Base Jack. And y'all, I hope to see you tomorrow. I'm gonna be back tomorrow.
You recover your spell points. So at the end, I'll have each character stay. So Base Jack first, 93,000, go up a level. George, 97,000. So I'm hoping this session to get about 100,000 experience. And so that's a good landmark. Base Jack and George going up a level will show me that I made it to about 100,000. And Roy needs a lot, 300,000. All right. George needs a little bit of healing. He's down off of his maximum hit points at 99. He's down at 80, so we'll heal him when we first get in. But everyone has at least 90 hit points, which, if all the dragons don't breathe at us if we run into fire dragons, or if all the level 10 mages don't cast, Medalto at us, there's a chance that a character with 90 hit points can survive that initial surprise round. Here we go. So I'm going to the edge of town. into the maze and we'll get started. One thing you notice about my party, there is no thief in the group. My one thief got killed fairly early on, and I haven't really replaced them. So I've been getting by okay by sidestepping the most dangerous traps and then just taking the hit, letting traps that do damage go ahead and damage us or poison us or whatever, and I've been healing up with my priests. There are 3 priests in this group. There's the 2 actual priests, and Base Jack has, a full spectrum of priest spells, so we can recover pretty good. Alright, I see Moody Mystery joining with a raiding party. Welcome everyone. Thanks for coming. I'm just beginning the adventures for the night. I've put together a party here. I'm working on leveling up my party members, and I plan to be adventuring mainly on level 9 here in this game of Wizardry. One thing I'll do before going, I do notice, just in case we do get hit hard when we get down to level 9, and one of the top 3 slots, you can see Base Jack George Percy in slots 1, 2, and 3, those are the fighting ranks. Those are the ranks that can be hit with melee attacks. Just in case someone in that group is killed or incapacitated, whoever's in slot 4 will be stepping forward into the fighting ranks. So Arena has slightly more hit points, so why don't I swap slots 4 and 5. So I'm going to reorder the party. I'll do 1, 2, 3, 5, 4, 6. So Arena's a little more resilient. And I'm going to heal George. So I'm going to have Peter, let's say, cast a couple healing spells. So Dial or Dial Ma is a pretty strong healing spell onto George, and that fully healed him. Great. And I see Moody's been playing Wizardry 7. Okay, that's a future scenario. So welcome. Yeah, we were discussing this a little bit earlier. There were comments about how the old system is a bit clunky, and this text-based interface where you get menus to choose from and have to do things like one step at a time, like you're on some old dial-up connection bulletin board system. This is really old school. It is clunky. It is a little bit, of a pain, but I play this game every once in a while for nostalgia's sake and the challenge of it. Alright, so we've healed George. I'm going to cast shield spell. Perfect is persistent shield. It drops everyone's armor class by 2. The lower your armor class, the better. So you can see I have pretty decent armor classes in this group, right? -6, -5, -5. That's good. I would like better, of course. In the last session, or the one before, I was twice surprised by life stealers or night stalkers, I forget, but some undead creature surprised us and successfully drained levels off of my high level characters. Very painful. So having great armor class is very desirable, and hopefully I'll be picking up better gear adventuring on level 9. Another suit of +2 plate mail would be very welcome. A +3 shield would be very nice, or better swords, of course, always welcome. Okay, so now we're into the maze. You can see the commands that are available are up top. There's a little wireframe diagram of the maze that you're in. I'm going to say no, don't go up the stairs that we just came down. I'm going to adjust the time factor, which is the speed at which messages are displayed, just to speed them up from the default, having 1 second pause between each message. And off we go. I'm going straight ahead down this hallway. So I'm going straight, straight, straight. I'm using the forward command, or You can actually use A, W, and D as your left, forward, and right. Turning right down the hallway here to a door. To go through doors, you can kick. Turning left and going forward into this region of darkness. Alright. Take a step forward, turn right. Take a step forward, turn left. And then you can go through the darkness to the teleporter. But first, we ran into some bushwhackers in the dark. Let's take care of them. So, fight. First 3 ranks, use their melee attacks. And a simple Mahalito should be enough to take out whatever stragglers there are.
Let's go ahead and set that timer way back up.
One of them got away.
Just in case. Hey, Moody, welcome in. How did your Wizardry 7
okay.
solo playthrough go?
I see Linky Link saying that I start with so many hit points
in
this
You're
game.
32k off from a level, so
and I really did
to get you to
work hard
level up
in order to
then,
increase my character's vitality.
Then we would
That's an important
switch you to
attribute for
went well. Nice.
For determining the amount
So
of
when
hit
you
points you'll have at higher levels.
In that
So
game,
I worked
do you
hard
just reload your
to
save?
raise the vitality of all my characters as high
You're
as
not
I
going to
could.
be able to
And
resurrect yourself,
having
right?
hit points above around 110 is a goal of mine. I want to have the entire party get to 110 hit points in order for me to have a
Turn
decent
around,
chance of defeating Wordna
hit this,
down at level 10.
hit this, hit this, steps down.
Okay, we're done with that encounter.
Single character, if you die, you have to
I'm
reload.
continuing through the darkness. Oh, no, I'm not.
Alright,
There's
so
a lot of monsters
floor
crowded into this darkness.
floor 4.
Okay, so this one we surprised them. In this early version of Wizardry,
So,
this is the Apple
I
II
go 1,
version of the game.
2, 3, 4, 5,
surprise rounds
6, 7.
allow you to cast spells. So I can cast group attack spells like Dalto, Madalto, Tiltoate. In later versions of Wizardry, they took that away because of how powerful it is.
2,
When
3,
you are surprised
4,
and the monsters are
5.
casting Madalto at you, it's pretty brutal. So they toned it down, but in this version of the game, you can do that, and I do have to worry about that. Okay, I'm going down to level 4 here. A through D is levels 1 through 4.
Turn here.
I'm going to press return to leave those buttons, turn around, and head to the
Something like that.
the express elevator that goes down to level 9.
2.
So most of
3,
tonight,
4.
I'm going to be focusing on encounters on level 9. Kicking into the elevator, and I'm using F to go down to level 9.
Just go in here and encounter.
This is the lowest level that the elevator grants you access to.
Oh god. Oh god.
Okay, now
Purple bunnies, huh?
turning around, kicking. I'm going to turn left. This room is the path down to level 10. I'm not going to go down to level 10, but there's almost always an encounter in this room. So I'm going to hope for good luck. I'm going to hope to not run into fire dragons, level 10 mages, archmages, or other monsters that can surprise me and have the potential of doing a total party kill. So let's hope for something nice. I would really like to run into lots of giants.
Oh, they're all running away.
Frost giants, earth giants,
Oh,
even poison giants.
Everybody who stayed is fucking
They're
dead.
much
Yeah,
easier to
beheading
deal with.
time for real.
Alright, here we go.
Teleporter? Leave. No thank you.
Looks like some type of samurai or ninjas. 2 level 8 ninjas. Okay, not a bad encounter. Level 8 ninjas do have the ability to
3
instantly
ogres.
kill a target if they score a critical hit against them.
These guys out.
So we don't want to mess around here. I will do fight,
try to
fight,
do
fight. Use
Catino
melee with all
on
3
them,
of
but
the front
otherwise
ranks,
parry.
and then
Oh, that
I
was
will
really,
hit
really
them
good, actually.
with fairly decent group attack spells. So Irina as a priest, I forget if she has Lorto. That's one of the higher level priest spells. She does not. Okay, so going down a step. That's right. Irina is my lowest level character in this group.
Exploding box.
She has level 5 priest spells, so the token is kind of a pillar of flame, I guess they describe it as. It does group damage. Peter does have Lorto.
I'm pretty sure this just loops
And
back around.
Roy will use Dolto. I think any 2 spells going off will take out these ninjas, but probably the fighters will do the job. So this is likely to go well. Let's see.
Yeah, we might actually have to
Okay,
take
melee
the
succeeded.
elevator.
Here's one of the spells and the second spell. So 2 spells together
puppies.
took out the other ninja. Nice easy encounter, and there is a chance for decent treasure from this. Let's see what kind of treasure we have.
3 deaths. You have 10 deaths
So
on
there's
your
a
2
treasure chest.
episodes. Yeah, well,
I don't
they're
have
not
a thief
permadeaths, right?
in the
So
group, so I have
I've
to
had
rely on
characters
Calpho.
die. It was really just
That's X-ray vision. Kind of tells you
first,
if there's a trap and what type of trap there might be. So I will have
really just the first
I will have Peter
day,
cast Calpho.
right? That's when it's
It
most
claims
dangerous.
to be an exploding box. That's a little
Right,
unusual.
the first and last.
I'm going to cast Calpho a
dungeon,
second time
basically.
because it's not always accurate.
Or not dungeon.
Okay,
When
that
first,
kind of
you know,
confirms.
when you're first
an
entering
exploding
the dungeon
box.
and your character's
So that'll
all
do
set,
damage
you know, they're all
to
level
most of the
1.
party, but
And
I
then,
can heal
when you're
from that. So I'm going to try and
fighting
disarm
Wordna, these
this.
are like the scariest
And the way
times.
that this
Really,
works,
it's the gauntlet getting to Wordna.
You have a better chance to
Plus
succeed
410
if
from
your
what I
character
remember.
is higher level.
That shit.
So I want to use the
It's
highest
crazy
level
with all the greater
character
demons.
I have. And in this group, I'm looking at my little roster summary sheet here. Percy
I
is
think
level
Rose
14.
died twice,
So as a level
and
14 fighter,
Urban
he's got the
might have
best
died
chance of
as well.
successfully disarming this chest.
Teleporter, I'm not fucking with teleporters.
So, Percy is going to try to disarm the
Alright,
exploding
oh,
box.
flies.
He's going to keep trying. Because I am here
I will cast
increase, my inventory of good gear.
Dalto.
And this could be something good.
Flies, Moody,
So
serve
we're
your
just going to keep
strength.
trying until we either get it
Holy
or
shit.
set off the trap.
That sucks.
This is another one of these kind of painful interface things. You have to act in Wizardry 1.
You know,
you have
I
to
should
type
have.
the thing correctly. If you spell it wrong,
Oh no,
it goes off automatically.
this is just a disaster.
So the exploding
Alright,
box trap
cast
did go
Dalto.
off.
We
We're going
got-
to take
we-
some
we gotta
damage.
get-
We'll have to heal.
We gotta get this.
We did find a
over
sword.
with.
And the sword, notice the sword was the third of 3 items that we received.
Okay.
And I always think that that's good because there are kind of 3 tiers of treasure that you can
if
get
it's a
out
teleporter,
of,
you better believe
treasure chest.
I'm not dealing with
and
it.
I think the later items that you get are from the upper tier range. So that sword could be
Alright,
really awesome.
So we need to reorder. The
So see,
party.
we did take damage. I'm gonna camp, heal up all this damage. Maybe we'll go right back to town and check out this sword, because if it's another Blade Cuisinart, I definitely want to equip it.
And we need to
sooner
start
rather than
healing
later.
everybody up.
So let's heal up everyone. It seems though that everybody does need healing, and a lot of damage occurred to slot
A little
5,
bit of sprinkling of
4,
the Alma.
5, and 1. I guess would be good candidates for full heals. So I'll have Base Jack do a bunch of Ma-D spells. Ma-D heals all hit points.
Wait a minute, where the
So I'll do that on 1.
Okay. I know where I am.
Ma-D
now.
on 2. Basically brings everyone up to the
Right,
max.
So 1,
Ma-D
2,
on
3, 4.
what did I say?
Really?
4 and 5. 4. I'm going to save the last Ma-D just in case we
so
run
do
into an
need
encounter
to take the elevator.
trying to depart. So I'm going to use Dial Ma on
'Cause
6.
There ain't jack shit here.
Dial Ma on 6. Okay, 6 is fully healed.
So
Dial Ma on
let's
3.
mosey on out of here.
Dial Ma on 4. Alright, so most people are fully healed now. We still need a Ma-D on slot 5. So I'll have
I
Peter
think
heal
I'm
himself.
just gonna still have
Peter.
to wait and be done with it.
Monty on 5. Alright. So that was a nice, easy
my
encounter. We did set off an exploding box. It hurt everyone, but no one was killed.
Yeah, it's crazy how anything that has a breath attack.
So there is a rapid way
Very
to exit the dungeon.
problematic.
This, as I mentioned, this room does have a chute that will drop you down to level 10, and when you get there, there's a teleporter right back to the surface. So I'm going to use that as a quick way to get to the surface.
What's the difference between a fighter
Going forward,
and a samurai?
turning right,
So
taking a step forward, and
fighter
this is where the
is
chute
just a physical attacker, right? But a
drops you
samurai
to
actually
level 10.
gains a decent amount of mage spells.
There's a little bit of a
I would assume
cost here because you get
that-
this long series of messages
the main
about,
benefit of
welcome to
samurai
level
is that
10.
they can
You'll never,
equip
you're never going to
the
defeat me.
Muramasa
Ha ha
blade,
ha.
which is the
And,
strongest. Don't
I
get
guess it's not
mad,
too
get
bad.
mad.
All right, I'm
The
turning to the
Muramasa
right. This
blade
little
is the
alcove
strongest,
is where the teleporter back to the castle is. So we'll
weapon
head
in the
back
game.
and we'll
only
check this sword
samurais
out.
can equip that.
See if it's something special.
So there is multi-classing, or in a
I
sense,
forget who got the
rather,
sword.
class switching.
I think
Right?
maybe Basejack did.
So
I'm
I
gonna
actually
go to
started
the
out
trading
Jeff
post.
as a
So I also do not
mage,
have
right?
a
And now
bishop,
he's a fighter.
which is the type of character
And
who can
because of
identify
that,
magic
you
weapons.
can see here I have access to all of these mage spells
But
from when
I
I
can
was
use
still
the
a
trading
mage, and
post. So here I can say identify an item. Basejack does not have the new sword. Does George have it? I'll have to scan through and see who might have gotten it. So George has this scroll. As long as I'm here, let me clear that out. I'm going to identify the scroll. But I don't really need any scrolls. Certainly not scroll of Contino, so I will sell that just to clear the inventory slot. Alright, George did not get the sword either. How about Percy? Percy has the Blade Cuisinart from Basejack, but he didn't get the new sword. Did Arena get it? I'm going to write it down next time. And Peter. I guess it must be Roy, the last of the group. Roy, identify. So here's the sword. It costs 4,000 to identify. That does not sound like a Blade Cuisinart. I would expect something higher, but let's go ahead and identify it. I'm guessing it's a cursed sword of some type. But if it is, that'd be great. It is a cursed -2 short sword. Okay. Well, we tried. It was a possibility. And as long as I'm here, I'm going to clear that scroll also. Slot 5. 1250. Maybe this is a Latomorphous potion. Dilto. Level 2 spell. Don't need it. So I'm going to sell those two things. I definitely want to sell the cursed sword, but I'll sell the scroll as well. Sell 5. And then again, slot 5 now will be the cursed sword. Alright, well, first encounter down. Let's head back into the maze. So it did take me some time to get down there. I had 3 or 4 encounters in the dark. I had to wait for the elevators. So one thing I can do is I can teleport myself down using Malor. Why don't I do that to speed things up? I want to get as much experience points. I'm shooting for 100,000 experience points during this playing session. So we have to cut out as much of the overhead as we can. So I'm getting my map out. you have to be very careful when you teleport to not teleport to an invalid spot. I'm realizing I did not rest my characters. I do wish to recover all my spell points. Let me do that quickly before we head down. So I'm going to leave the camp, I'm going to take the stairs up, and then we're all going to rest at the inn. I used a whole bunch of Ma-D spells, which is a level 6 spell. So I'm actually depleted of spell points. We have to recover those first. So at the inn, we'll rest everybody. No one's going to go up a level, but we want those spell points back. I guess Arena will be the first one to go up a level. She needs 24,000. Don't get mad. Get Mahdi, says Moody. Moody says Mahdi. Alright. We're heading back to the dungeon. And I'm going to Malor down to level 9. First a shield, Peter. Morphic. And then I guess Roy has everything except for Tilt-A-Weight. So Roy can do Malor. George also, I think, can do Malor. He has every spell. Why don't I have George do it? Because George might be doing melee later. So we'll try and conserve Roy's spell points. So George is going to cast Malor. And we are on level 1. Let's do the math right. We're going down to level 9. So from 1 to 9, that's 8 levels down.